With more and more businesses moving to fully or even partially remote work, 2023 is a great time to switch your old business phone system over to VoIP, Voice over Internet Protocol. After all, you'll get all the usual perks of VoIP like affordable costs and high-tech features, as well as a cloud system that can keep your workforce connected whether they're in the office on a desk phone, commuting with a mobile device like a tablet, or working from their living room with a cell phone. But which VoIP provider has the right features and costs to help your unique remote workforce communicate? Let's look at the best phone options for remote employees. Best VoIP for remote employees 2023. Number 1. RingCentral. Best overall VoIP for remote employees. For most businesses, RingCentral offers the best VoIP phone service for remote working. Why? Well, first we point you to RingCentral's pricing. Though RingCentral isn't the cheapest VoIP provider out there, it does have competitive plan pricing, especially if you opt for annual billing and have more than a few phone users. More importantly, of course, is what you get for the price. And RingCentral gives you plenty. Even its cheapest plan offers unlimited calling in the US and Canada, texting, team messaging, and document sharing, all essential for keeping in touch with your remote workforce. Upgrade to a higher tier plan though, and you get even more. So whether you've got a small office phone system you want to switch to VoIP or a huge contact center phone system you're trying to replace, RingCentral can keep up. Throw in the 24/7 customer service and the more than 99% uptime, essential when you rely on VoIP to talk with your team, and you can see why we say RingCentral gives you a lot for the cost. And that's why we recommend RingCentral as the first stop for businesses that want VoIP for their remote employees. Number 2. Wooma. Best conference calling. Does your team rely on conference calls as part of its remote working setup? Then let's talk Wooma. It makes conference phone calls delightfully easy by giving each user on your plan a dedicated conference bridge, which is more or less a number for conference calls that serves as a virtual meeting room. That means that your employees can create and jump in on conference calls at a moment's notice. Plus, Wooma's Pro plan comes with excellent video conferencing. One notable feature is the dual screen sharing. Two people can share their screens at the same time rather than trading back and forth. And Wooma's app includes a dashboard that shows all your meetings at a glance, so you can more easily manage your video conferencing. With those kinds of thoughtful extra features, we like Wooma best for remote conferencing needs. Number 3. Nextiva. Best customer reviews. While most business VoIP providers get less than 4 out of 5 stars on Trustpilot, Nextiva gets 4.6 on. Nextiva even gets 3.7 out of 5 stars on its Better Business Bureau profile, where customers are notoriously harsher. In other words, Nextiva customers are pretty happy with their Nextiva phone service. If you trust what they have to say, there's a good chance you'll like Nextiva too. And you'll be happy to know that some of those positive reviews come from businesses making the switch to remote work because of the last 2 years of chaos. Those customers and others report that Nextiva has excellent customer service, feels easy to use, and has made remote communication a cinch. Oh, and they like the competitive plan pricing too. With hundreds of happy business owners on its side, Nextiva is a great choice for your remote working team. Number 4. Grasshopper. Best mobile apps. We've named Grasshopper one of the best mobile VoIP providers for business, in large part because of its stellar mobile apps. Both its Android app and its iOS app have great ratings from users, 4.2 out of 5 and 4.7 out of 5, respectively, with thousands of reviews each. 34 those are much better ratings than other VoIP phone service apps get. Customers like that Grasshopper's app feels easy to use and offers lots of customizability perfect for your remote workforce. For example, Grasshopper lets you customize different ring rules for each extension. That means your East Coast employees can send calls to voicemail while your West Coast workers keep taking calls. And with Grasshopper's user-friendly interface, creating those rules should be easy. So if your average remote employee is going to reach for their mobile phone instead of a desk phone, Grasshopper and its great mobile apps might be just the service for you. Number 5. 8x8. Best budget option. Want to cut costs without cutting corners? 8x8 can help. 8x8 is our top pick for the cheapest VoIP phone services for business, since it offers an excellent combination of low plan prices and features. To be clear, 8x8 isn't the cheapest option out there, but for a couple bucks more a month, 8x8 packs in a lot more features than other budget VoIP options. And unlike other budget VoIP options, 8x8 doesn't limit you to a handful of remote employees. You also get unlimited calling in both the United States and Canada, allowing very spread out employees and customers to stay in touch for cheap. 8x8 even gives you some of the best VoIP features like an auto attendant and call routing rules. For phone service that's great for remote communication and your budget, give 8x8 a go. As flexible work arrangements become more popular, VoIP makes an ideal phone system for most businesses. Since VoIP can follow your remote team member wherever they go, it allows for more flexibility without a loss in productivity. Luckily, you've got lots of options for VoIP phone systems. So whether you've got an entire team working remotely, just a handful of employees, whether you need lots of advanced features or just basic communication tools, and whether you've got a big budget or a small one, we've found a VoIP provider that can work for you.